was instant karma. You eat it still? Oh yeah, we don't waste food. Come on now, come on. The floor's clean, the mopping bucket's
Across
right
the
there.
internet, strange and obscure social media accounts can pop up that leave us completely dumbfounded. Typically, many of these have a simple explanation. They're an ARG or part of an immersive web series and are actively tying in these mediums for their story. Other times, though, they're much more enigmatic. While at face value, these could be some sort of act, something about a strange account just might seem off. As if it's being taken completely seriously. Tonight, we're going to explore one such Facebook account that I previously touched on in episode 4 of Disturbing Things from Around the Internet. If you haven't yet seen it, don't worry, I'll catch you up so you don't have to click off this video. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to dive back into the mystery of Orie Chef.
Okay.
As I said before, a few months ago, I included Orie as an entry in Disturbing Things from Around the Internet. To catch you guys up, let's take a look at a snippet of what I started you off with.
Lights off? Is this not good enough? Bro, I get scared in the dark. I don't wanna skip the recap. I wanna see it. I don't think I know. What, Danny? Warning us about what? What happened? Lights off? Why do you guys want me scared? Yeah,
Last
it's like
year,
1 a.m.
a post was made on the X board of 4chan claiming that there was a user on Facebook that discovered a strange profile by the name of Orie Chef. Apparently, Orie had commented on a news article clamoring on about nonsense. After they attempted to translate it, things got strange.
Lies. Thank you for
the 4chan user went forth to say this. So I was just on Facebook like a normie that I am, and I came across a comment in a post that's a bit unnerving. It's from a posted article from a page that has a few comments, so I saw it. The comment was obviously not entirely in English, but she explains how she wants to be cremated before her husband, or some type of thing, and she kept talking about her friend Susie or something. So I got weirded out by this and tried to click on the Facebook account to know what the fuck is up with this lady. This is where it gets weirder. This was her profile. I immediately saw that she had no posts or even uploads of pictures, so I assumed that she was a dummy account by some dude who's doing God knows what. Then I saw her friends list.
It's all her. It's just 36.
Now I just realized after skimming through all these accounts that every bio that she has adds something weird or cryptic, like cheese bread from an almond milkshake and pita bread from a seasoned beef, kind of shit like that.
I don't get it.
It seems to be so many that I can't imagine the reason why some person would do some kind of shit like this and what purpose. So it seems that after visiting her profile, they found that every single one of Orie's friends was simply another version of her profile picture with
look at these
photoshopped facial features and hair.
Okay, I'm not scared. We can turn on the
Posts on their profiles get even stranger than this.
Ligma?
There are multiple images depicting animal gore with captions that hint at the murder of her own children.
Oh, hold up. It's getting real. What's ligma? Look, my balls. Sorry. Last time.
As we just saw, Orie Chef is a strange Facebook account that posts obscure things. These things could include images, text posts, external links, and videos. Back then, the 4chan poster that I previously referenced got in contact with her and asked about all of her other profiles, to which she responded saying that she made them for Facebook games. Now, while that seems like bullshit at first, let's take a look into Orie's account now and see how this theory holds up in relation to the posts that have been gaining traction again lately.
Love you, mommy XQCL Adept.
So,
thank you,
Orie seems to be back, as some people have put it in my recommendations.
Okay.
Let's head over and take a look at her Facebook profile to see what we can dig up this time.
Please, because I'm not all that.
So, straight off the bat, we have some strange wall posts that people have shared, some ordinary selfies of her in the Philippines, and some eerily edited photos of herself, as shown in the sidebar and intermixed within her family pictures. Going into one of her posts from December 9th, we we can see a portrait of a man. This initially might seem odd until we head over to the next.
Waiting for
Okay,
death.
Orie.
She's
Very positive.
edgy.
Alright, anyway,
is
the
she
picture
so
that I'm trying to
edgy?
find is this one. Here, we have a family tree, and it seems that this man is actually named Ross. And using simple logic here, is most likely her husband.
Okay.
One more thing to note here is her last name, Marjorie Kwa Kayeha. So, if this is her last name, where does the chef come from?
Maybe she's cooking
Pressing
up
forward
in
in
the
this post
kitchen,
presents us with
whipping it
more
up.
ordinary family photos of Orie out and about in her daily
Wrist
life.
twisting like
Really,
a stir
nothing
fry.
more out of the ordinary. Convenient that she would put the two most outlandish photos front and center, huh?
I'm home alone.
She
It's
does
not
this a
scary.
lot, and it's honestly
scary.
genius. Hook the visitors in with ominous photos at the start, and allow them to mask the normal ones they are actually sharing. Interesting. Let's move on. So, one of the creepier things that she's recently shared seems to be what's getting Orie this
Okay,
newfound
that's
attention.
scary.
Here, we have a very foreboding picture of a woman. In another post, she also includes very
Okay,
disturbing edits of
This
this
is
same
getting
person.
really scary.
In a story that she includes with this, she claims this. Hello, my name is Marjorie. I'm going to tell you what happened to Daphne. She was a
Okay.
very close friend of my father, and I saw her very often. I'm 26 now, but I'm going to tell you what I remember when I was 8 years old. The third week of the month, she told my dad that she wanted to have surgery to look more beautiful. However, my dad told her that it was not necessary. She didn't care. Anyway, my father went to Daphne's
like,
house, and
staple
when he
her
came
eyes
back,
open?
he said Daphne is dead. It surprised me because I was not expecting it. How did she die? She cut her throat with a piece of broken mirror, shaking her head depressively. Now, she goes on in her story and claims that this woman haunts her dreams and stays in the head of her victims. However, after doing some digging on the name, I found a personal Facebook page for her and a thread on 4chan from 2013
What
that
the
has users attempting to match Daphne's face to that of Jeff the Killer. Apparently, Orie's story holds no substance at all, as it's not only written like a creepypasta, but most likely someone that she doesn't know at all.
I agree.
Going into Orie's Facebook videos, we can see that she has
What
quite a
the
bit of
heck
intermixed
is that
content
one?
re-uploaded as her own. Straight off the bat, we can see some from Carrie Johnson, The Ring, Momo, and some that aren't exactly safe for work per se.
Uh-oh, please don't show
So,
us.
with the intermixed videos, the fabricated story, and the family photos with disturbingly edited ones sprinkled in there, is Orie Chef actually being serious here?
No.
Is she really some deranged mother out there making some disturbing Facebook profiles to stir up some
No.
conspiracy? Is she, like I previously mentioned in Disturbing Things
Okay,
4,
that video is
abusing her
scary.
children?
Please make
Is
it
she
stop.
a dark web lurker? Well, not quite. You see, what I'm honestly gathering here is, first and foremost, the belief that Orie is absolutely doing this for the attention. The animal gore that she shares on her page could very well be nothing more than a simple photo that she had snapped to share with the world what it's like being in her profession. In the Philippines, people still kill animals at home for special occasions, and I believe she's doing none other than sharing
That's
exactly
why we're
that.
all suffering from coronavirus right
Going
now.
back to her other stuff, so we see a multitude of disturbing videos and images that come from Orie. However, one thing is evident. In the comments of these, she'll often reference herself as the one who is featured on Dross, and who is popular in creepypastas. So let's back up once more. Years ago, she started her Facebook page. She most likely and harmlessly made other accounts to actually help herself out in games. Since it started happening, she was discovered by someone on 4chan in mid-2017. And in
Why even come up with all the fake names? Look at all these fake names. But yeah, it's the same picture.
happening, she was discovered by
even
someone on
bother?
4chan in mid-2017, and in December of that same year was recommended to Dross. After watching his video, it's become clear to me that his coverage of her account was very surface level, with him barely diving into the
These
why
Facebook
and
games be
focusing more
making
on the
people do
what.
crazy stuff.
Basically, the premise of his coverage on her could be summed up like this. What is Orie Chef? A creepy Facebook account. All respect to him, but you really gain nothing from that, other than curiosity. Anyway, this video gained over 4.7 million views, and understandably, his viewers went to check her out. With this newfound fame due to the coverage of her situation, I believe that she's decided to run with it, and continually posts outlandish and very disturbing videos, pulled from all over the net in
I think
hopes
so
of keeping the
too.
supposed mystery alive. Not only that, but fake accounts could be popping up, as the possibility of other people jumping in on the joke
I
is a
think so
very
too.
obvious repercussion as well. That honestly seems to be the reason that she still shares ordinary things about her daily life, including pictures, videos, and even a YouTube channel that seems to show ordinary videos of what looks like barista training from 2 years ago, all masked with disturbingly edited and intermixed creepy posts to keep the viewers guessing. And it's working. Out of nowhere, she somehow amassed newfound fame due to people rediscovering
She
her
has
and
12K
becoming reinvested
followers.
in this mystery. However, there really isn't much there to dissect. She's most likely a middle-aged, stay-at-home chef who made multiple accounts to help herself out in Facebook games, was discovered by 4chan before being sent to a very, very large YouTuber who sent her back an extremely large audience, and is still, to this day, running with the fame because it entertains her. That's it. While I am being harsh in my criticisms of the fame that Orie Chef has garnered, I can seriously respect the dedication that she has to this mystery. Typically, when things like this
15K
happen, they die out
followers.
pretty quickly. However, with Orie, she
She's
knows exactly what
growing.
she's doing and is leveraging it to keep this admittedly very fun internet mystery alive. I tip my hat to you, Orie. The things you drum up and share on your page honestly are disturbing. And hey, as long as you're having fun doing it, then more power to you. Anyway guys, that wraps up this update on Orie Chef. I wanted to make this quick video to set the record straight on her since my initial coverage left it pretty open-ended. If you don't agree with me, then I'd love to hear your thoughts on the matter in the comments below.
Honestly, like this guy said,
To close.
I just feel like this is some lady who is just a little bit weird in the head, a little bit odd, and is just doing this weird stuff because she sees that people like draw attention towards it. I don't see anything with this video like at all.